Thanks for coming this morning. Let's find a comfortable seat, whatever that means for you. Cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, legs out in front. And you'll find your seat, find your asana. Gently close the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let's open with 3 ohms. Inhale. So I thought we'd start with a little kirtan. Hi, Mia. This kirtan is feels like a lullaby to me. It's a very soothing, soft song. We'll sing through Krishna and through Rama, avatars of Vishnu. You know, in Vishnu, it's said that he manifests, he comes down to earth anytime things are adharmic, out of whack. And it feels like we're just talking about we're in the last throes of a very hard time for so many. So let's sing to Krishna, to Rama. I sing, you sing, I sing, you sing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your turn. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Last time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just let the mantra fill your mind. These mantras are said to protect the mind, to bring that healing energy back to us. It's kind of like a healing transfusion through vibration. Gently come to open up your eyes. And if you'd like to start your playlist, you can go ahead and start it now. I put it in the chat, but if you don't have it, just let me know and I can put it in this chat too. I'm going to start mine so I can practice with you. Okay, let's go. If you have a strap handy, let's start with that nice and slowly. If you have your strap or a scarf, you can also use a belt, whatever feels good for you. Okay. What you want to do is take your belt or your strap and bring it out in front of you and hold it so it's like shoulder width. Yeah. And if you want a more intense kind of shoulder opening as we do this, pull out like toward the right and the left. And the more tension you create there, the deeper the stretch is going to be. So let's inhale, lift the strap up, look up. Exhale, bring it down right to eye level. Good. Inhale, lift the strap up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift it up. Good. Exhale, bring it right down to eye level. Good. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, turn to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, back to center. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, find your way back to center. And let's exhale, just take it over to the right. Good. Let the breath guide you. Inhale, back up to center. And then exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. One last time. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Such a great restorative stretch. Inhale, look up and stretch up, and then exhale. Whew, really sit down. Let's take the strap behind us and do one more with this. Such a great early shoulder opening pose. So grab the strap again behind your back. So your hands are about shoulder width apart. Pull the strap out to either direction, and then inhale, lift your arms just about a few inches. Exhale, bring them down. No strain, right? Just expansion. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift, and just stay for an extra breath. And then bring it down. Oof, good. Release your straps. We'll come back to them. So good. Let's just do a few little neck rolls, just slowly opening up this whole body here. So bring your chin down to your chest, and let's just inhale up to the right, to center, and then exhale down. Just do one slow giant circle in each direction. Yeah, and then left, inhale up. Let the inhale bring you all the way up, and then let the exhale bring you down. Good, and then bring your chin back to center. Walk your arms out slowly, and let's come to tabletop. Let's inhale, bring the right arm up to the sky, twist the side body open, and then exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, bring the shoulder down to the ground, bring your right cheek down to the ground. We'll just continue to open up these shoulders, right? Your left arm can come out. You can tent your left hands on the ground in front of you, or wrap your left arm around, reaching for the inside of your right thigh. The shoulders hold so much, like we're all Atlas carrying the weight of our world on our backs, on our shoulders. Breathe. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring that right hand down. Press it into the ground. Slowly peel your chest all the way up. Dance that right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, bring it down. Come back to center. Inhale, bring the left arm up in space. And then exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, bringing your left cheek to the ground. Your right arm can come out in front of you. You can tent those fingers or draw your right arm up and around, or reaching for the inside of your left thigh. Roll both shoulders down your back. Feel all that space you're creating. All of that like unpacking you're doing in the shoulders and the hips, they hold so much. Picture the tension just melting, right? Like wax out of a hot candle. And then bring your right hand down. Peel your left arm up, lifting the chest up, taking that stretch. And then exhale, bring your left hand down. Let's do a few cat cows and then we'll move on. Inhale, look up. Exhale around the spine, bringing the gaze to the navel. Good. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Tuck the toes under. Kind of sit back on your toes just a bit. Turn your hands around so that your fingers face your knees. Roll your shoulders back and down. And just feel that stretch. If you can't feel anything, if you don't feel anything, sit back further, right? Whew. It's a good one. Turn the tops of your hands onto the mat, straighten your arms, and then bring your fingers toward your wrists. Do this one. Ooh, it's hard to do this and it's hard to keep your shoulders away while you do it, but see if you can create that little extra space in the body. Good. Turn your fingers around. Keep those toes tucked under. Press your hands into the mat and then levitate your knees off the ground. Hold here, sway side to side, backwards and forwards. Good. Engaging the core. And then slowly push back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, the heels, twist the hips. Good. Make it like super soft and sweet. Like this down dog is like a gift for your body. It's like a giant yawn for the backs of the legs. Not yawn in like a boring way, but yawn in like a just waking up, like, you know, that super stretch that you always see in commercials, but like none of us ever do in the morning. So we're usually like, oh my God, I'm late for something or whatever. Or if I don't wake up now, I'm gonna miss my practice or my meditation or but like that good, like juicy Hollywood yawn for the body. And inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky, stretch a big, open up the hip, bend the knee. Start to make circles with the ankle in one direction and then the other direction. And then make those giant circles with the knee, just one in either direction, like you're creating an orbital track for a distant planet. Inhale, lift the leg up high. Exhale, come forward, bring your knee to your nose, drop your foot between your hands, bring your back knee down, release your back foot. Good. Then we're gonna inhale, sweep the arms up and back, opening up the chest. Yeah, let's do that a few times. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back, opening the chest. And one last time, inhale, sweep the arms up and then hold here for Anjaneyasana. Chest lifts to sky. Good. One more inhale. And then exhale, hands come to either side of your front foot. Straighten your front knee. Tip your toes to the ceiling. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale here and then exhale, melt. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Release. Good, then inhale. Step your right foot into the ground, tuck your back toes under, straighten both legs, walk your back foot in, about a foot, coming into an early pyramid. Twist your hips, your left hip is coming forward, your right hip is coming back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Keep the legs engaged. I know they're a bit stiff, it's early. And just breathe. Take your prana, your breath, your life force, and send it to those tightest parts of you, whether that be the back of the legs, the back of the neck, whatever's slow to unclench, right? To those parts of you that hold on to things. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the front knee, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, shake it out, twist it out. Good, inhale, lift that left leg up to the sky, open up the hip, bend the knee. Start to make circles in one direction and then the other with the ankle. And then do the same with the knee, like you're drawing an elliptical orbit for your imaginary planet, one direction, then the other. Then inhale, lift that leg up to the sky, open up the hip. Then exhale, come forward, bring your knee into your chest and drop your foot between your hands. Bring your back knee down, release the back toes. Inhale, lift the chest, and then we're gonna sweep the arms forward like we're gathering this beautiful energy up, and then we're gonna pour it all around us and over us. Good, one more like that. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale, let it pour down, let it fill us. And then one more inhale, lift up, and then stay in Anjaneyasana. Heart lifts to sky. Heart points in the direction of the sunlight. Beautiful. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands to either side of your front foot and straighten the front knee, tipping your toes to the ceiling. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release down. Engage that deep Ujjayi breath, that deep pranic breath through the body. Let it work as a healer, let it work as medicine through you. And step your left foot down, curl your back toes under, straighten both legs. Walk your back foot in about a foot, foot and a half, setting up for pyramid. Bring your right hip forward, bring your left hip back to square the hips to the top of the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Keep the legs engaged here, the quads and the calves and the hamstrings will begin to loosen. The shoulders, they don't need to be here. They can just chill out in this pose, the back of the neck, the head. Send your prana there. One more inhale. Exhale. And your next inhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. Leave about hips width worth of space between your feet. Grab opposite elbows. Hang down and sway. Maybe bending one knee and then the other. And then allow your hands to fall down to the ground. Allow, like any life problem, to come out, to fall out. Just let it all go. Press into the ground with your feet and then slowly draw that energy up through your body to stand, stacking one vertebra on top of the next. Bring your arms up overhead. Palms come to press. Interlace your fingers and keep your pointer fingers toward the sky. So you're like in the sword mudra. Yeah, inhale here. Lift the chest. Exhale. Bring the body over to the right. Hips will come out to the left. And just hold it here. And then inhale back to center. Exhale. Bring the stretch over to the left. Inhale back to center. Bring your palms to prayer and let them float down to heart center. Close your eyes here and set an intention for your practice. There's so much suffering in the world, and there's also so much love to counteract that suffering. Send your love, send your energy to those who need it. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides, setting up in Tadasana. Bring your toes and heels to touch. Lift your chest. Bring your hands down by your sides. Your shoulders are now a bit more open. Let them ride down your back. Close your eyes and for a moment, feel your strength, feel your peace, feel your balance in this pose. And blink the eyes open. Let's begin with Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, raise arms, press palms, look up. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. One. If it feels good, move your dog a little bit, stretch it out. Feel every sensation in your hips, in your thighs, your calves. Feel all of it opening. Feel your sit bones rising toward the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms come to press overhead, chest lift. Exhale, pour it down just like a waterfall and like in reverence to yourself. Namaskar to yourself. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. I mean, what a privilege to be able to practice this asana today, that we have bodies that can move however stiff they are, however aging they may be, however slightly injured here and there. How incredible that we have this prana, this medicine, this healing energy to move through us, to open up those stuck parts, to enliven us, and eventually enlighten us, so say the rishis. One more inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float the body forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise all the way up, press palms overhead. And one last time, exhale, pour it down. Namaskar to yourself. Namaskar to this day. Namaskar to the sun. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This whole practice is truly amazing. This ancient technology, considered a technology for liberation. Liberation of what? Freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from suffering. And the sages say, even by just going through the motions, just doing these asanas, you're doing the practice. You're working on your own enlightenment. Sounds awesome. Bend knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, float forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, press palms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Tadasana. Moving on, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend knees, press palms. Utkatasana. We call it chair pose, but it's powerful pose. So feel your strength, your power in this asana. Shoulders back, arms are reaching toward the sun. One more inhale. And then exhale, pour it down. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the palms as you step back, lower down, chaturanga. Elbows in, eyes forward. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest lifts. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, let the right foot come forward, ground the back heel down, lift the torso, coming into Virabhadrasana 1. Breathe. That right knee is bent. Press into the outer edge of that back foot to stabilize the asana, to bring the hips forward. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, pop the chest open. Exhale, fold forward, devotional warrior. Devotion to what? Devotion to you, to your life, to your people, and humility. You never know what life's going to bring you, right? And it's not all up to us. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands, bring the left hand down, come into the back heel. Lift the right arm up to the sky, opening the chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down, send that right foot back, lower down, take the vinyasa, go right to downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful yogis. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, ground the back heel down, lift the chest, rising up, warrior 1. Breathe, press into the outer edge of that back foot to spin the hips forward. One more inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, pop the chest toward the sky. And then exhale, bring it down. That left shoulder's inside your left knee. Hands are reaching for the sky. This is like a pose of surrender, right? Which is why I think it's so hard for so many of us who live in our minds. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down, come into the ball of your back foot. Lift your left arm up to the sky. Open up to this twist. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, step back, take the vinyasa or go right to downward facing dog. Your body, your time, your practice. Inhale up. Exhale down. And breathe. Check in with the breath now. Use the prana to cool down the body, to soften the mind. How do mantras protect the mind? Well, they bring it into focus. And if your mind is focused on one thing, if it's so fully concentrated, then it's super peaceful, calm, centered. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, rise up, warrior 1. It's like this form of Shiva rising up from the dirt. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. This is when Shiva draws his sword. It's such a great story. I'll share it with you sometime. Hips are open, arms are open. Breathe. And then inhale, come forward and back, reversing that warrior. Left hand can graze down the left leg, or you can wrap your arm around, reaching for the inside of your right thigh. Most important thing is that the body's moving forward and backward, opening up the side body. Good, one more inhale. And then exhale, come forward into Utthita Parshva Konasana. Your version of the pose I've been really loving, putting my forearm on my thigh. because it helps me open up the side body. The left side body is associated with the divine feminine energy that resides in all of us. And it's not like a sexualized thing, it's just kind of like a matter of fact, energetic thing. Creativity, intuition, that deep inner wisdom, caring for all of that, the divine feminine. One more inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the body back up to warrior two. Your right leg is burning. Straighten that front knee, walk the back foot in, coming into Trikonasana. Inhale here, good, exhale. Extend your right arm out and down over your right leg. Left arm comes up to the sky, left hip moves backward, right hip moves forward in space, gaze is up, shoulders are back and down. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to your hip, bend your right knee, and bring the body up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Your version of the pose today, maybe your right hand's on the floor, maybe you want to lift it up, maybe your gaze is down, maybe your gaze is up. Honor wherever you are today. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring your left hand down, square the hips, lift your right arm up to the sky. Parivrtta, Ardha Chandrasana, the twisted version of this pose. Good. And then I want you to bring both hands down and then lift up, bringing both hands to prayer, coming to Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, send your left foot back. And you're gonna come into high lunge. Yeah, if you come out of it, just come back into it. Don't sweat it. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then exhale, twist to the right. You can bring this back knee down and set up the asana that way if that feels better for you. Hands come to prayer or arms open. One more inhale. Then exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up for warrior two. Hold your warrior for just a bit. Gazes over your front middle finger. And then inhale, come forward and back, reversing the warrior. Chest lifts to sky. Take an extra bend in that front knee. Good. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring it forward, coming into Utthita Parshva, extended side angle. Do the same version of the asana on this side as you did on the other. As we always say, to create that equanimity, that harmony in the body. Now you're opening up the divine masculine within you, the intellect, reason, that fiery energy. Good. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up to warrior two. Feel all the feelings in that left thigh. Oof, and then straighten your left knee, walk the back foot in, sitting up for Trikonasana. Inhale here. Exhale, come forward and down. Finding the asana. Using that left hand as like a lever to help twist the chest open. Right hips move back in space. Left hip moves forward. Gaze is up. One more inhale. Then exhale, bring your right hand to your hip. Bend your left knee and float into Ardha Chandrasana. Get there however you get there. Again, maybe you're looking down, maybe you're looking up, maybe your left hand is down, maybe your left hand is up. Use the breath to take your body where it needs to go today. One more inhale. Exhale, bring both hands to the ground, square the hips, that right leg is still up in space, and then lift the left arm to the sky. Parivrtta Trikonasana, Ardha Chandrasana. One more inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down, and then try engage the core, and then lift your hands up to prayer. Oops. Come out of it, come into it, come out of it, come into it. It's like life, right? Bend your, find your warrior three for a few breaths. Then bend the front knee, send the back foot back in space. We're gonna meet in a high lunge. Woof. Inhale, lift, and then exhale. Take the twist. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, bringing your back knee down for stability if that feels good for you today. Open up your arms or keep them in prayer. Maybe you're binding. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Step back, vinyasa or down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Tune in with this down dog. Appreciate for a moment how far your body has expanded just in the last bunch of minutes. It's almost like the universe. We are constantly expanding. Whew. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, we're gonna jump through to Navasana, boat pose, which for me is like vitamins for the body. We'll just do a few. You can bend your knees or you can straighten your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Ardha Navasana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good yogis, bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift it up. Good. 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees. Give yourself a hug. Oof. Let's meet in Upavishta Konasana. Bring your legs out to the side. Yeah, this one's like super pose or super aerobics pose. So be mindful of the time. Tip your toes toward the ceiling. Engage the quads. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Ooh, walk the hands out. You can tent the fingers or you can let the palms go flat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, allow the chest, the heart to melt a little bit more. Allow the prana to travel through the body, taking you deeper into the bones, taking you deeper into the self. Inhale, walk the hands back up towards center. Bring your left arm to the inside of your right leg. And then take your left arm and just make giant circles like you're doing like a yogic air guitar, I guess, to kind of like open up that body. It's that backside body that gets so tight from sitting. One more inhale, bring it up, and then exhale, stretch it over. Make a conscious effort to move your left sit bones back down to the ground as they'll naturally rise a little bit. Gazes at your bicep or your fingertips. One more inhale. And then exhale, twist your chest so you're facing your leg. Bring your hands down to your foot or to your shin. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, melt it down. Chest, then head. Heart, then mind. Inhale, lift it up. Let's do the other side. Bring your left forearm down inside your left leg. Good. Let's take that right arm. Inhale, bring it up. Our air guitar style. Good. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. One more. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, bring it over. Now make that conscious effort to bring your right sit bone back down to the ground as you expand through the right side body. We open, 1 centimeter at a time, right? Inhale, look forward. Twist your chest so you're facing your leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Surrender down. Heart, then head, then mind. Inhale, lift up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Meet Baddha Konasana. Bound angle pose. Yeah, bring the soles of your feet together, knees fall out to the side. Peace fingers wrap around your big toes. Or maybe you want to take your hands and wrap them around the seams of your feet. Inhale, look forward, lift the chest. And then exhale, come forward, leading with the heart all the way down with a flat back. And then when you can't go any further, breathe very deeply, very loudly. Let the breath, let the prana, this life-giving force, override the egoic mind. Override all of those like I can't, no, any kind of limiting thought. Allow the prana to remind you that you, the essential you, is limitless. And this is what the practice teaches us. Then round the spine, bring the head down. Inhale, lift up. Keep your hands or your fingers around your big toes if they're there. If not, bring them around your big toes and lift your legs up and see if you can do, go into Urdhva Upavishta Konasana. Good. It's like such a fun, childlike pose. Bend your elbows a little bit to bring your toes, your legs closer to you. You can give a slight point to your toes to expand a little bit more and to balance a little bit better. One more inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, bring it back down. Good, yogis. Let's bring the legs out in front, just like this. And let's do one stretch that I like to do that we rarely ever do. Bring your fingers so that they're facing your legs. Yeah. And then we're going to inhale, press your hands into the ground as you lift the chest up. Purvottanasana. You can drop the head back or keep it in line with your spine. Lift the hips a little bit more in the inhale. And then exhale, bring everything down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Hands can reach for the big toes, reach around the feet, reach for the ankles, the shins. Not strain, right? But more like reaching as an arriving. Remember the poses, the asanas, they're fluid. We're always expanding and lengthening into them. We never quite arrive the way you would it, like, I don't know, a subway stop, a bus stop. We're always arriving. And there's no end. Inhale, rise up. Whew. Let's do a little bit more for the core and then we'll close it out. So I've been playing with this pose. Bring your arms out in front. It has no name. Inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to come down about halfway, open up the arms like you're receiving, right? And then inhale, come up and bring the arms forward like you're giving out. Good. Inhale, come down about halfway. Exhale, come back up. Oh, sorry, inhale, come back up. I don't know, no, inhale down. Exhale up. One more like that. Inhale down. You may be shaking in the belly. Exhale up. Keep the arms here and then let's slowly roll all the way down. Setting up for a closing sequence. Pretend like someone's pushing you, like gently, just below the navel. Slowly down so you can feel each vertebra make contact with the mat. Good, beautiful yogis. And then bring your legs up overhead, either into waterfall, which I prefer if I'm on my moon cycle or, if I haven't slept, something like that. Otherwise, go ahead into shoulder stand, bringing your legs up overhead, walking your elbows closer into each other, using your hands as brackets at the base of your spine. This going upside down is so beneficial to the body, to the mind, to the whole body mind. Give their legs a bit of a break. Give us a fresh point of view. Keep the core engaged as you're upside down. And then drop your legs overhead for Halasana. Your feet touch the ground. You can interlace your hands behind you. Then bend your knees by the sides of your ears for Karnapidasana. Straighten your legs, bring your hands down to the mat, and slowly roll down all the way, one vertebra at a time, just as slowly as we rolled down before. And then bring the legs down with control. Good, like you've got all the time in the world. What is time anyway? And bring the forearms to the ground. You can bring your hands underneath your bum for more support. Then inhale, lift the chest, bring the crown of the head back to the mat for fish pose, Matsyasana. Inhale here. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. One more inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, tuck the chin into the chest and come all the way down to your mat. We have a few minutes left. Let's do a little stretch with our strap. So if you have your strap nearby, just grab onto it. Let's bring the right knee into the chest, hug it in, and take the strap, wrap it around your right foot, lift your foot up to the sky. Make sure that left leg is on the ground, that left foot is flexed. Yeah. Bring your leg a little bit closer to your chest and take your strap in your right hand and allow the leg to fall out to the right. Bring your gaze to the left. That left sit bone may come up. You can take your hand to your hip to move it down, or just be okay with it coming up a little bit today. Inhale, bring the leg back up to center. Switch hands, hold the strap with your left hand, and then allow the leg to come over your body, to cross over to the left. Bring your gaze over to the right. Whew. Feel that hip opening, the waist, the side body. Relax the shoulders down to the mat. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Bend your knee into your chest, release the strap, hug the knee in, and switch sides. Bring your right leg long, bring your left knee into the chest, hug it in tight. Wrap the strap around the bottom of your foot and extend your left leg to the ceiling. Use the strap here to pull your leg a little bit closer to your body. Those right toes are flexed, the right leg is active. It's like a silent base, the foundation. Grab the strap in your left hand, inhale here, and then exhale. Allow the left leg to fall out to the left. Bring your gaze over to your right arm. Continue to use that strong life-giving, life-altering, life-changing breath to open up even further. Inhale, lift the leg up to center. Grab the strap with your right hand and pull your leg over, cross your body to the right. Bring your gaze over to the left. Like practice here becomes metaphor for me as we expand the body. We expand our sense of self, of what is possible. Inhale, bring the leg back up to the ceiling. Hug your knee in. Release your strap and allow your legs to go long. Finding your Shavasana, final resting pose, which they say is the most difficult in the entire yoga practice. Allow your body to grow soft here. Allow your breath to grow light. And then if you can stay in Shavasana the entire morning, please, stay in Shavasana for as long as your day will allow. Otherwise, start to reawaken the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, stretching your arms overhead and stretching your legs long. And roll over onto the fetal position for just a moment, hugging the knees into the chest. Feel supported and held here. And then with still sleepy eyes, let your body rise to a comfortable seat. We'll close singing the mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere in all places be happy and be free of suffering. And may our thoughts, words, and actions in some way contribute to the happiness and the freedom from suffering for all beings. Please sing with me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Please bring your hands to your heart center, gently bowing your head to your hands. Know that the true teacher, the source of all love and all wisdom, resides inside of you. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste, yogis.